Hey, what's up, guys? Ricky Mateki here, and I figured I'd make another video, all right? Because I made a post on Facebook, and people really took it well. And this may solve some problems for you, okay? Especially with loneliness, all right? Is times where we go through a lot of isolation in our lives, okay? Where it be, I don't know, maybe your partner's giving you the silent treatment, okay? Maybe you were supposed to go out with some friends, but they backed down on you or something. So now you're sitting on a Friday, Saturday night by yourself. Or maybe, something else happened that you're just alone, you feel lonely. Or maybe you've just been this way. You just felt lonely for a while. And, and that creates boredom, procrastination, and other things that you don't want, right? So I want to tell you this. Being in silence by yourself is actually a good thing. Quietness can heal. So what I mean by that is that when you're in quiet time, basically your body recalibrates. So it recalibrates itself, your brain. And you're not being distracted by social media noise, advertisement noise, TV noise, kicking, screaming, crying, dogs barking, cars in the back, whatever, noise, all right? And you gotta use this time properly. Now, some people may say, okay, well, it's a great time to meditate, which, yes, it is a great time to meditate. All right, and that's where you put your body in such a relaxed state. You start with the top of your forehead over here, and you go to your temples, to your ears, to your throat, to your chin, whatever, down to your chest, and you relax every part of your body, and then you get into a deep meditation, sleep, kind of like, almost like SATs, the state akin to sleep at night, and you reprogram your subconscious that way. But what if you don't really want to meditate, or like you're just sitting there and how can I utilize this lonely time by myself to heighten my abilities? So this is the post I wrote on Facebook, and I wanted to turn into a video so I could share it with you guys. So, all right, one, we got to strengthen our senses. So we have our eyesight, our hearing, our smell, our taste, our touch. And then we have our third eye, our mind. And around us we have our aura. So what I mean by this is basically what you want to do is start to think of how can I heighten my senses. So you may hear see, there we go. We have noise in the background. Someone just pulled up and they're playing music, right? Well, that's what happens anyway. But let me get back to the video anyway, right? I'm sorry for the interruption. But in silence, you want to start focusing, say, on your eyes and heighten your eyesight. So how do you do that? So I used to study a practice called magic, Magick. There's a book called Pop Magic, and there's another book. What was the name? I forgot the name by this guy. He was on death row or something like that. He was on death row, and he actually used magic to manifest himself out of death row. I forgot the name of the guy. He got some props from Tony Robbins on the book, honestly. Anyway, so it's all about recalibration. Because think about this. If you're sitting in a cell by yourself, that's another time to be freaking alone, right? You're sitting in a cell block by yourself, and you don't know what to freaking do. You could drive nuts. It's time to work on your inner core, your center, and your present moment awareness and your senses. So one of the studies, one of the techniques is go into an area, go look at an object, maybe about 3 or 4 feet away from you. I want you to stare at that object really, really hard and look at all its features, all its details, every little feature about it. Do it for about 30 seconds. Then I want you to come back and look at another object that's a lot closer. So say the object is really far away, maybe 5 feet away, and the other object's like this. So you're putting your attention here for 30 seconds, then you're putting your attention here for 30 seconds, and you're using your eyes to analyze all the details about these objects. What you'll notice is as you go back and forth between these objects, you will notice more features and details you didn't notice in the first glance. And if you keep on practicing this will heighten your eyes. Your sight. It will let you see detail a lot quicker and let you focus on things a lot better. All right, that's one technique. You could do this with your hearing, your sound. So say you have a sound that's far off You know, maybe like right now I'm sitting in my front porch, that car just pulled up, was playing some music. Maybe I wanted to center my attention on that music and just hear that. There's birds, there's crickets and stuff in the background right now, okay? Maybe I want to hear them and just focus on that. There are some sirens going off, maybe blocks away from where I live, right? Maybe I just want to focus on that. Or maybe I just want to focus on my breathing itself and start to feel my breathing and listen to my breath. Whatever you want to do, or you can listen to them all simultaneously. Now, what this is going to do for you, it's going to allow you to cut out distractions. So say you're trying to focus on something and, I don't know, maybe you're on an airplane, perfect example. You're on an airplane and you're trying to read something because you got to get it done or whatever like that. And then there's a baby crying in the back. Now, immediately you get frustrated and you focus your attention on the baby crying in the back. And that's all you hear. The reading goes away. Now you just hear the baby crying. And I see in plane situations, you know, I've been on over 300 planes, okay? So in plane situations, people get pissed off. But no, not me. All right, I can focus my attention on another noise and basically focus my reading and get it done, and I don't even hear the baby anymore. That's another technique. And look, this doesn't happen like you just do it one time. Like I tell you this, you do it one time and then you say, oh, now I'm good to go. No, you got to keep on practicing like that. You go to the gym, you want to build your muscles, you got to keep practicing this, all right? You can do this with your touch, all right? So, you know, feeling things. Go to a tree, go to a leaf, feel the veins of them, feel the tree, the branches, the rough structures. Pick up a rock, pick up whatever, and, you know, touch a table, I don't care what it is, and start to feel how that really feels once you actually focus your attention on that touch. Just like you did with your eyes, just like you did with your ears, now you're doing it with your touch. You can do it with your smell too as well. Now on the touch thing, before I get too further, the touch thing, okay, it just enables you to put focus on objects a lot better. So say you're trying to use an object to manifest something, which people do, all right? If you heighten your senses with the touch, that becomes a little quicker, all right? Because you can use something to touch to basically refocus yourself fast. So think about this. Another person told me, okay, put something like a coin in your wallet, all right? And every time you touch that coin, it's gonna trigger you to maybe do a manifestation. So, oh, there's a frog over there. I've been seeing frogs every night for like the past 2-3 weeks. It's getting weird. And it says like it's about transformation and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. It's a frog trying to jump in my house. Anyway, so I was just talking about you know, the touch and the coin in my pocket. Well, you can use little techniques like that to prompt yourself to do things, all right? Then let's think about another thing, all right? You can focus on your smell. Maybe pick up a leaf and smell it. Maybe go to a tree and smell it. Maybe go, I don't know, smell your armpits or something, you know? You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know. So fresh and so clean, you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, but you can basically, you know, focus your smell. And what that does, it'll heighten your taste. Because if you keep on doing it over and over and over and over, like you practice this, like you would go to the gym, you work your muscle groups out, you're working your senses out now. So now you are heightening your taste buds, because basically a lot of the taste you have is from your smell. All right. Very, very important. And then you can do this with your third eye, your inner mind. Okay. So what you can do is take your inner thoughts and calm them down. Take 30 seconds. Do 10 breaths, deep breaths. I like to do the 4-4-4 breath. So 4 seconds in, 4 seconds hold, 4 seconds release. And when you do that, you can actually start to calm your whole body down. I do that before meditation. Just calm your whole body down. And now your mind is a little bit more calm. Now I want you to close your eyes. Okay, and try not to think of anything. Just think of just black. You're seeing your eyelids, your inner eyelids. And now I have my eyes closed as I'm talking about this. Now a thought comes in. Maybe it's a negative thought. Maybe it's a positive thought. It doesn't matter. I want you not to react to that thought. So say it's something that just happened today that really pissed you off. So you think about that, now it pisses you off, right? Or say it's a thought that is something great happened today. So you think about that and you want to think of it more because it makes you feel better, okay? I want you to erase the emotion from both the scenarios. And I want you to start focusing on, why did that thought enter my head? What is the visualization around that thought, whether bad or good? And do it for a good, 2 to 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and just practice this. And understand that you are now, if you do this long enough, you are seeing what your subconscious has been already programmed, whether it be from today, a week ago, whatever, childhood memories, whatever. You don't know what's gonna pop up in your brain. Some of those thoughts are not even your thoughts at all. All right, you gotta be aware of that, okay? And this will help you not react to things as fast as you normally do. Like me, I used to react like that. And I said in my previous video, that reaction right there could be, a really bad thing, it could be a really good thing, okay? But maybe if you thought about it. So if you practice on your inner thoughts and not reacting to them, then when someone pisses you off another time, or something pissed you off, you may not react the same way, because now you're strengthening your emotion around it, all right? So wire alone. Okay, another thing before I end this video, another thing is you could listen to binaural beats, okay? I'm talking about like 428 hertz. I think it was like 526 hertz or whatever. You have to look up the hertz for binaural beats. And, a lot of the channels on YouTube, they have them, or 888 hertz, right? And you just let those play in your head with no voice. It's just the beats. And what that's really doing, it's talking directly to your subconscious without words, because your subconscious doesn't understand words. It understands emotion. So it's actually programming your subconscious with harmony and good feelings and good vibes, all right, and your subconscious. So it's not even going into your conscious mind. It's going right behind that and going right to your subconscious. That's another thing you can do. Now, if you take these techniques and you practice them, you don't have to do it every single day, but say you take a lot of time and do it. Like maybe in the beginning you do it, one time a day. You focus on, say, maybe like you do your muscles. Like in the gym on Monday, I would do my arms, my chest, and my legs, right? And then on Wednesday, I do my back, my traps, and my abs, right? And you can do the same thing. Maybe Monday you're working on your touch. You're working on your hearing and your eyes. Maybe on Wednesday you're working on your smell and your and your touch. All right. And then on my down days from the gym, I would just do cardio. So maybe on your down days, say on Tuesday's a down day, I'm not working out. I'm not pushing weights. Then maybe I'll just listen to some binaural beats. You can approach it the same way and start to train your muscles inside. So don't feel that you're really alone, because you're really not. You're not really alone. And then you put on some good videos to watch, like this video that'll teach you some stuff to do. Little tips and tricks that'll help you get through some of the stressful parts of the day. If you do this successfully and you keep on doing this, I guarantee you, if you're on anxiety medicine, you're gonna start getting off anxiety medicine. My new fiance, my new wife, she literally was on a lot of meds when I first met her for years. Anxiety, depression, all this other stuff. She's been with me over 15 months already at the time of this recording, and she doesn't take any meds anymore. Zero. No meds. So if you think about this, okay, you can get yourself off of anxiety medicine. You won't be looking to drink. I'm at the point now where I even hate drinking, you know what I'm saying? I can enjoy it once in a while, but not like back in the day. I say there's a difference between depression drinking and having fun drinking. It's completely two different things, but I don't even really enjoy it that much. I'd rather heighten my senses and be clear. And another thing that reminded me of, if you do these properly, you will get clarity in your life. You will get clarity. You will solve problems faster. All right, things that are just on your head bothering you, some kind of thing you need to figure out that's not coming to you. You do these techniques and you practice like a muscle, you will become a problem solver a lot faster in your life. So there's a lot of benefits to doing this type of stuff. All right, well, I hope this helps. Like I said, I made this as a Facebook post. I figured let me turn it into a video. It just helped me in my life and basically calming myself. And I'm on no meds. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll have a beer here and there. I don't depression drink or need that dopamine fix. Right? I'm not just scrolling on social media over and over and over and over. No, I'm looking for videos like this that's going to help me heighten my senses and learn ancient knowledge and good stuff. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. My name is Ricky Mateka. This is the Power of Ricky channel. If you want all internet marketing tips and trips from crypto, e-commerce, how to make money online, just look me up, Ricky Mateka, on YouTube. You'll find my other channel, and that has a bunch of information on how we crush online marketing. All right, guys, there'll be links below if you want to check me out further, and I appreciate that you guys watch this. All right, later.